Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my EVE Online Let's Play. Today I'm joined by a couple of fellow pilots because we're going to be putting this ship that we built last time. Well, no, actually, we built it the time before last. Last time we gave it a test in a level 3. Today we're going to try the first level 4. And, well, basically they're going to be there in case things go very wrong for me. And we're also going to have some fun as well. So, Keizo is with us, but not on comms. And I've got Carl Utone on comms as well. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Oh, we hear you there, and you know what? That's the. I don't know whether it is whether it's your microphone or what, but that does sound very kind of fighter pilot commsy sort of long range transmission commsy sort of thing. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. I like it. Maybe we should all put voice filters on to sound similar, but you seem to have got that naturally. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to see what level 4 mission we've got first of all. I haven't made any... now that's the thing. I haven't made any changes to this ship yet. Now, I do plan on making changes, but I thought we'd give it a try before making changes. I think I think my range is going to be too short, and I mentioned stuff last time anyway. So let's request a mission and see what we've got. Well, the mission's called Massive Attack. I don't like the sound of that. Kill all attacking forces. Hopefully we're the ones doing the massive attack. So as this is one of our first level 4 missions, I think it's the first one with this character. I'm going to have a quick look. Okay, so there's some gate guards, there's pockets, frigates, elite cruisers. We've got to be careful. There's a few warp scramblers on the elite frigates in there, but overall... The third pocket looks like it could be a challenge. So what I'm going to do is, at the beginning of the level 4 mission that we're about to go into, I'm going to ask the other two guys to kind of like just hold off right at the beginning, just to see how things start off with this ship, and then they'll jump in and we'll do some... What did I call it last time? Kablooey bluey bang bang. I don't know. I said something ridiculous, but we're going to accept that mission, and we're fighting Serpentis. That might change things. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head in terms of ammo types and things. So let's just have a little look. So damage to deal, kinetic thermal. Damage to resist, kinetic thermal. I think we're already set up for that, so I'm just going to double check that. There's my ship already. That's my shuttle, so I don't want to look at that. That'd be no good. In our drone bay we've got wasps, and if we look at the info and go to attribute, scroll down to the bottom, we see we're doing kinetic damage, so that's cool. And if we look in the ammo bay, now I'm going to need to take some more ammo with me. We've got a lot of phase plasma, which will do for today. So I'm just going to put 3,000 in there. No, wait, 5,000 to make sure. What's our bay filled up like? Bay's fine, and we're just going to check the fitting on the actual ship as well. We've currently got thermal hardener, kinetic hardener, and a multispectral. So we're actually all set up on that as well, which is absolutely cracking. Now I've already formed a fleet with Carl Utone. So if we just go outside, I believe you're just outside the station, and then we'll pick up Keizo as well.
Yeah, he's sitting out here with me about 19 off my port beam.
Okay. Let's have a look. I'm not seeing you. Hang on, which station did you say you was outside of? Let's have a look.
Okay. Planet 10, Moon 15, Republic Fleet Testing Facilities.
You're 1015. I see. I'm not there. That's right. Right, I'll warp there. Warp within 0. I think where you are is where I used to be, and that's where my level 3 agent was. My level 4 agent's still in Gulf, but it's a different station. So I'm going to warp over to you. We'll form the fleet, and then I think we actually need to jump to a different system. Yeah, we do. Right, let's get Fleet Chap up and going in a moment. Once we get our pilots into the fleet. Just for the viewers, seeing as we've got you here chatting with us, what are you flying?
I am in one of the craziest ships you will ever see. I am in a shield tank blueprint. This is a Galente ship that is normally flown in a armor tank, and I'll link the fit down in Fleet Chat here in a minute.
Okay. Well, we've got all three in fleet now. So here's the fit. There we go. Right, wow, okay. You must have a few skill points to have that setup going.
Just a few. I've got every single shield point up to 5. Unfortunately, since I'm an alpha clone now, I can't use them all. But yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, let's warp to gate. Let's see. There we are. We're in high-sec space at the moment, so this is relatively laid back. We're taking our time with it. We're not at war or anything like that, so you probably see us taking it a lot more. I don't know if seriously is the right word, but you'd be a bit more on your game, wouldn't you, if you were doing something like this in nullsec or anything like that.
One of my alts actually flies in faction war for the Minmatar, and yeah, things are once you hit lower null.
Yeah, much more regimented, much more military about the situation. Oh, did you both get there before me? And just for the benefit of the viewers as well, Keizo is in a bellicose. I was just going to do a look at. Where is it? No, that's me looking at the gate. Where's? Oh no, I think you got show info. Where's my look at gone? There it is. We'll use that. There we go. Look. So there's the other ship that we've got. So let's go through and see what's going to be on the other side. So Intel says that we should have a number of frigates and some destroyers at the gate. So it says gate guards on warping. There's a small group of ships that will aggro immediately, says the Intel. So hopefully I'm testing out some new overview stuff here. Hopefully it's alright. If it's not, I mean, I'm going to continue to tweak it. And I guess I need to warp to the mission location, it says here, but it's not actually showing. Oh, there we go. We've got a button now. So once I get to the mission location, the other two will come along. Oh, I think this is the fit for the other one. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. So we got some. Wow. Let's simulate this fitting and have a bit of a closer look at this ship. So the effective hit points isn't that much, but I'm guessing like the signature radius is tiny and it's quite maneuver. Yeah, it can move really fast, nearly 2 kilometers a second, and that DPS is not going to be right because this simulation doesn't have any actual missiles in there. I think I might be able to just like drag some onto that, but we're going to be fighting in a second. I think. No, I can't do that. Oh wait, I can. Okay, I'm just going to drag some random missiles in here. It's not letting me. Have I got the wrong sort? I don't know. Well, I've put one set in and it's gone up to 70 already. So, and also my skills are terrible. Right, I'm in, and I'm getting shot at. So let's If you guys want to follow me, I'm going to lock up these and I'm going to turn on all my hardeners for now because as far as I can remember I'm cap stable. I'm not going to fly off yet, and as soon as we've got those guys targeted I'm going to start shooting. So I got one ship's shields down completely in one volley, and shields seem to be holding fine against these guys. They don't seem to be anything too special. Some 5 frigates and 3 destroyers. I guess I should probably go for the bigger ones first. I don't think those figures that I've quoted for the number of ships is correct, but in come the other chaps. Yeah, I'm almost certain I'm cap stable. I just need to double check. Yeah, I am cap stable, so I can just leave them running. I haven't even got my drones out, and it looks like I'm doing pretty good. Weapon range on this. Let's go tactical mode and have a good look for the weapon range. Oh, these guys are right in my good weapons range. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Now somebody suggested that I should have all of these weapons into one group. That might be a good thing to do. I can kind of understand that. Yeah, okay. So we can deal with the smaller ships, not too bad. I think there was some target painting coming in there from K-Zoe. What was that? Oh, it's an explosion of the last ship by the looks of it. I'm not just going to go through just yet. I'm just going to quickly cover what we can expect on the other side. So if the intelligence is correct, there'll be 2 groups. One of them has a... let's have a look. There's 2 groups. If you aggro group 1, then group 2 will aggro. Okay, but you can engage group 2 without aggroing group 1. So basically, there's a group at a control tower that we may want to fight first, and of course those elite frigates with the warp scramblers are the ones that we need to be the most careful of. Am I being overcautious, do you think?
A hair, but better cautious than dead.
True. And I'm still kind of getting my feel into this. I used to be able to... I think at the peak of my first character, I could solo all level 4s. I'm trying to remember. Pretty sure I could. Right, are we going through this gate? Oh no, I'm just outside the range of this acceleration gate. So... yeah, there's a group by the control tower, and apparently if we aggro the group at the control tower, it won't aggro the other ones. So I'm going to deliberately fly in this direction. Over, I don't know what we'd call that. Where's the I don't. Do we use north and south in this? I know the golden line is kind of up, so I'm going southwest. I'm heading southwest. I don't know. Do we use bearings? What's common practice in Eve? Does anybody know?
I don't know that anybody specifically does. It's all done by your O view, so
Yeah.
if you're flying towards a group, you're flying towards a group.
Well, I'm not going directly towards them. Well, to be honest, I'm in a battleship. I'm not going directly anywhere at the moment. It's I'm travelling at 115 meters per second. But what I'll do is I'll go for this group, and if the other group engage as well, then that's where you two can pop in and join join the fight and get some extra explosions in there. So at the moment, I'm not going to get my drones out. And actually, I think with the distance that these ships are out, I'm not really sure. Now, one of these will be, or potentially more than one, will be like an elite frigate. And that's one of the ones that I want to try and take down first. But I started on this safeguard for some reason. I have no idea why. So that's what I'll do. I'll do first. And yeah, they're heading towards me pretty quick. I've still got my hardeners on, and my capacitor's down a bit, but I'm not really taking any damage. So at the moment, think you're doing all right. That frigate's starting to get a bit close to me now. I'm tempted to pop drones. But he's not too close yet, and the one that we're targeting, it has gone into its structure, so we're all right on that. We're just going to need one more volley, I think. Yep, okay. And that scout is right on my 22 now. Oh god, it's coming in fast, really fast. Okay, I am hitting it though. I'm not moving very fast, but I still don't appear to be taking much damage, and we have now aggroed the other group by the looks of it. So we'll see how this goes just for a couple of moments. That's the other, I think it's a destroyer class ship. Yeah, it is destroyer. Oh, and that destroyer we hit really hard. Okay, so far, I know we haven't got to the particularly difficult part of this mission where there's a lot of big ships, but we're not doing too bad. Shield's 95%. I think the other two are just standing by at the moment. And the other one, yeah. I mean, I'm starting to take a little bit of damage, but the ship's holding it for now, and I'm getting through these guys now. I'm going to launch drones. I don't know how long I'll leave them out for. If I see them taking damage, I will pull them back in. But hopefully they're gonna be okay. And one of the things I don't want to do is get too far away from that acceleration gate, because it'll take me too long to get back again. So, oh yeah, okay, we're doing all right. Right, I'm going to take on one of the battleships first, just to see how things are going. Right, we're going to fight this battleship just to see how easily we can take it down. Okay, shields are holding okay. The recharge seems to be doing alright on the shield. And the hardeners seem to be doing their job as well. I just realised I've turned one of the guns off by accident. And we're doing quite well with this battleship, but my drones are starting to take hits. So I'm going to bring them back to my bay temporarily. Hopefully none of them loses any armour or hull structure. Do we call it hull or structure? I can't remember. I'm like the worst best Eve player. I think that's the... Like, if you picked all the worst Eve players in the universe, I'm probably the best one of all the terrible ones. That might be me. Okay, folks, I'm quite happy with how things are going in this pocket. Should we do some explosions?
Let's blow them up.
Okay, here we go. You know what? I am going to stay in tactical mode. We're just going to see how quickly these guys go down. I don't know if we're all going to target the same thing, but we're just going to go for a free-for-all at the moment. With three of us in this sort of level 4 mission, I think we're going to be pretty comfortable. I can see some damage being done on the squad leader here. So things are looking good on that front. There we go. So just looking, we've got some drones out here as well. So I'm gonna launch my drones. I'd love to remember what the key combination is for drones. For actually launching drones and sending them to the bay. I'm sure there must be a keyboard shortcut. I'll have to look that up between episodes. But yeah, we've got a target painter here. We've got several drones out, and these guys here, they don't really have much of a chance. Oh, looks like we might be splitting our fire on these last two, but have I picked the bigger one? Oh yeah, I've picked the battleship, haven't I? I don't know about you guys, but do you go for the big guns first, or do you go for the lots of little guns and try and take them down? I suppose it depends on the kind of ship that you've got fitted and which ones are a bigger threat to you.
As I'm fitted right now, I will target small first because they can get inside of my gun's tracking radius.
Yeah.
But big guys aren't a big problem as long as I'm able to tank them. If they're starting to break my tank, they're going down.
Yeah, and that makes sense. And I would completely understand that, and I would be in a very similar situation if I had artillery rather than the cannons. So I've got the scout cannons on this one, so my range is much smaller. I would probably struggle a little bit with the tracking. I think my tracking on this one is turret tracking is 6.4, which I don't think's very good. I can't remember, to be completely honest. I need to compare it to some of my other ships. But let's bring our drones in. I'm going to do a quick reload before we jump through.
Well, we cleared the next pocket, so it was time to move on to the final one.
Alright. You're still showing as 11k from me. Are you on gate?
I am on gate. Acceleration gates are so big that you can be
On gate,
nearly...
like miles away from each other, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Right, so we're going to go through. We may get aggro. If we do, we'll attack it. We'll try and leave the last group for my ship to tackle by itself, and we'll see how it handles it. So let's see. Can I do a? I can't. I don't think I can do a warp fleet on gate, can I? I can broadcast to a line and stuff, but
Yep.
okay. All right. Well, let's go through. There we go. So in each of the groups here, there's at least, or we can expect at least one elite frigate, which may have web and warp scram. So hopefully we'll be all right there. But I think with 3 of us doing this mission, we shouldn't have a need to worry. So that's all good. There we go. 3 groups as expected. I'm going to go... Oh, we are in tactical. I'm just going to move myself to a better tactical view. Okay, it's 3 groups. One's really close. Guess we're going to just go for that. Doesn't look like we've had any aggro, so I'm going to broadcast as target, and we'll see what comes of it. Looks like it's flying right for us, though. Oh, it's gone. It's exploded. Fair enough. Okay, well, in that case, let's lock up everything that's right nearby. I did say shoot it all. So let's launch drones. Yeah, I can see now that shots are being fired. And whichever one out of the other 2 gets going for, I'm going to go for the other one. So my guns glanced for 720. Glance is for 3 something.
You're glancing for 720. I'm wrecking for about 500.
Well, something wasn't right there. But we dealt with that group okay. And now, which one of these 2 groups can we get without annoying the other one? Okay, we're going to go for the one at the asteroid station and try and avoid pulling the others. I think somebody's calling targets. Is that me? Who?
I called that. That's the target. That's the group that will stay neutral as long as we don't get too close to them.
Okay, so let's leave them to see if I can fight them by myself after we've done the other group. Yeah?
Sounds a plan.
Cool. Okay.
I'm moving slowly, but I am moving.
I'm just going to stay here for now. Hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to head south. Again, also slowly. I've got a couple of locks, and I'm going to attempt to shoot at the frigate. It's almost certainly going to miss. Yep, I missed. But at least it lets them know we're interested. You know, it's like a friendly wave across the playground. Do you want to come and play? You know, I mean, they're not going to be getting on like the swings with us or going on the roundabout, but instead we're going to Battleland. Everything's been pulled. Right, you two go for Asteroid Station Belt group. I will attempt to take the other group on by myself.
Aye, aye, sir.
I mean, I can't do anything about it yet because I'm unable to target them, but they are heading towards us. I expect you two should be able to handle that group before I can handle this group. There we are. I'm now able to start targeting the front ones. We're in a weird sort of camera mode here. It's like free cam, actually. I'm only just getting used to it. They're just coming in 75k away. I just noticed my microphone's actually slightly louder than normal. Hopefully I'm not clipping out too much. There we go. 75k. I'm probably going to wait just a little bit more for these guys to get on top of me. But I have got the first two locked and ready to fire at. And then I think there is a number of different ships coming in. I'm not actually seeing a battleship in this group. I think they are battle cruisers, or cruisers maybe? I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to go without the drones to begin with. If they get too close, that's when I'm going to bring the drones in. And they're just coming up to the 40k mark, so that's where I'm going to get my guns ready. And yeah, I'm going to wait to 40k. There. Volley. Okay. We grazed 317. Next volley grazes 466. And they're down for 417 damage on there. Next ship is 36k out. So it's getting a bit close. Oh, I pressed the wrong button to do. Oh my goodness! We penetrated for 1,125 and exploded it on the spot. That is fantastic. The next ships aren't in range yet, but I'm just going to spend a moment to try and lock a few of them up. I should lock at least 4 of them up, I think. And this time I'll press the right button. I just noticed I haven't even got my shield hardeners on. So the closest one, it looks like we've got some drones automatically attacking from you guys. If you just pop them back, that would be preferable for now. Thank you very much. Right, let's... Nope, no, the drones seem to have a mind of their own. Keizo is getting a little bit close to those guys. I'm not sure where his focus is. It looks like when I get a really good hit, I do fantastic damage, but I don't very often get a really good hit. And I think that's mostly because these guys are so far out. Okay, so there's that one. I think what I might do... Oh! Oh, have they changed who they're chasing? I think they have.
It looks like everybody's chasing me right now. I've got
okay.
battleships and a
okay.
lot of people after me.
Launching drones, firing, sending everything out after these guys. I'm approaching them. So I've engaged engines to maximum. All my drones are out there. I'm going to try and get close enough to him to send the drones out. I can see your shields are down to roughly 70%.
75.
Cool. It's not perfectly easy to see in that animation, but it's good enough to know, get a rough idea. The only problem is now I need to get close to the second person in this group. Are you guys you're not doing any damage to this group, are you? It's just me at the moment.
Not at all.
Okay, I got a smash for 233. The descriptions and the glances and the hits and the smashes seem to be a little bit off, but my drones only just got to the group. I think I've managed to attract the attention of one of them in this group. Looks like at the moment I'm the only person not taking damage. But never mind, that's okay. Brilliant. Drones have chosen a good target. This guy's in 30k away now. Look, 784 damage. That's much better. Okay, 107 isn't. Oh, are they my drones? I did 1,400. That's why I maybe can't tell the difference. I used to have a log instead of it coming up in the middle of the screen when I used to play, probably 10 years ago. I might change the way of doing it to that. But we've got some more. We've got what is that? 3 battleships to sort out now. Kzoe's shields are down to about 60%. I think if it wasn't
you guys have pulled, you pulled enough aggro, my shields are regenerating. If you watch your feed coming up, if it's got more than 1 damage type, that's you. Your drones are mono damage.
Yeah, that's a good shout actually. Thanks. So now I'm wondering if I did. The next step for me would be to do a mission just like this, but this on my own next time, and see how it was. And I think I'm going to drop the multispectral shield hardener. Almost certain. My drones are limping back because they can't find anybody to attack. So I'm going to try and get closer to this guy over here to send my drones in. I'm also going to switch my guns because they're going to be much more effective with a closer guy. There we go. 312. It's not the best. 709. That's much better. All the drones are getting in there now. Yeah. Well, there we go, folks. With the power of 3, none of these enemies had a chance. I'm declaring a victory before we've even killed the last 2 ships, but I think that's reasonable under the circumstances. So it's been a long one. It's actually been a very long one. I might have to cut some of this down. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Once we finish with these last ships, we'll make our way back to station. And the last thing to say is thank you to both of the chaps here for joining me here in this fleet. It's been good to fly together and do this. It's been a good experiment, and I think next time we'll see how well I can handle a mission on my own. I do want to do some tweaking, but I don't know what yet. A bit more research. And also, thank you very much for all your comments on the previous videos. All the bits of advice and people saying, oh, try this, or you could try this fit, and all that sort of thing. Really been very good. I have been reading them. I haven't replied to all of them yet, but I have been checking them out. So thank you very much for that, everybody. But from me, Carleton and Kzoe, it's goodbye. Ta-ra!
There we go.